Alright, so this should be everything set up properly now. Uh, Welcome to this new series I'm going to do real quick. It's mainly meant for the new players, the new MegaMans. Uh, just a quick guide. Today there won't be any gameplay, it's just going to be a bit of theory just to lay down the basic ground for new MegaMan. If you have any questions, please keep them at the end because I'm trying to keep these videos really short so that it's more, it's easier to get into. These little guides. It's just some quick notes like, hey, you could look up this. This is how you move when you do lemons. This is some good traps you can do at the ledge and whatnot. But today we're going more basic than this, so I will only be using good old friend paint right here. Um, Basically, we're going to be going over how hit priorities work and how projectiles work in the game in general. Do note, a lot of this is semi-standard. Like if you talk with others using these words, it will work properly. And some of that are kind of my take on it. Sorry about that noise. There was a cable that didn't need to be plugged in. And to begin with, we'll start with the easier one to understand. The hit priority. Oh, snaps. I forgot I have that on. Please don't follow during the guide too. I'll fix that. That should not have played. Okay. I'll pause them for next stream. So hit priority. Basically, there you go. There's three ways that the hit priority works. It is split in three categories. There are the strong hits. There are the multi-hits. And they are the transcendent hits. How this works, basically, the strong hits will get beaten out by the multi-hits. Of course, disjoints kind of mess a bit with that because the hurt box is not the same as the hit box. But in general, this is how it goes. So when you go and try and trade with a hit and you always lose, you don't understand why. This is why. And then multi-hits are super good. And the only thing that really beats out, quotation marks, the multi-hits are the transcendent ones. The transcendent hits are hits that they don't cling with anything, which means that offensively it is good because there's no way to stop the hit. They have to shield it or dodge it or just whatever they can think about not to get hit. But if they try and trade with it, they will take it. On the bad side is if you want to use them defensively, you cannot. Like someone is gonna swing something at you, you cannot stop the hit with these moves because, as mentioned, it goes through. It doesn't cancel the enemy's hit, so you will get hit and they will get hit. It's good for trades. It allows for some good stuff in some matchups. If someone tries to out camp you or whatever, you can usually just forward smash them in the case of MegaMan. And then, the most important part of a MegaMan guide, of any MegaMan player, they need to understand this part really well, which are how projectiles work, which is more than half of our toolkit. So this is why it is so important that you understand how this works. The projectiles can be split in 5 categories, being the weak projectiles, the strong projectiles, the transcendent, which makes a return here, and the bombs, followed by the boomerangs, which I haven't really figured out any names. I haven't really seen anything on it, but there are some hits that kind of behave like that, that are a different property than any of the other ones. So I'll figure out a better name maybe eventually, but for now I'll just refer to them as boomerangs. Um, When it comes to the weak projectiles, they have a there are hits like the lemons and whatnot that just get completely destroyed when uh, they have an impact with another hit. Like let's say another projectile were to come in, maybe let's say Youngling's arrows versus a lemon. The lemon just disappears, which makes them weak projectiles because they will disappear on hit. Um, Other than that, I can put it there. Lemon, they are the crash bomb and the metal blade. These are all weak projectiles. It doesn't mean that they're bad. Like you can see, Lemon's Crash Bomb and Metal Blade are amazing. The other thing to keep in mind comes to these strong projectiles. They are projectiles that will go through or clink more with other hits. They will go through when it is against a weak projectile. It will erase the weak projectile and just keep on going as if nothing happened. If the two strong projectiles were to hit each other, they will just cling and stop there. If you throw a strong projectiles versus a strong hit, usually it will just cling. These would be our leaf shield when it comes to us. Let me change the color, keep a little bit of a format here. And this is the only strong projectile that MegaMan has. And it's not really used as a projectile, but still that's how it's worked. It's the move's properties. It's good to keep in mind. Then comes the transcendent hits. Projectiles. Sorry. These, for MegaMan, would be the forward smash and the up air. I don't remember the name exactly. Tornado something. It's Airman's power. These moves work the same way as I explained in the hit priority. They won't clank with anything. They will just go through, and there's just nothing they can do about it other than dodge or shield it. And you should know that about forward smash and up air, because that means that it's super good for trying to stop someone from landing, and forward smash allows for some crazy trades sometimes. Like let's say Wolf is trying to camp you with his laser, you forward smash him. You'll trade a laser for a forward smash. I'd take that any day. Then there are the bombs. The bombs refer to any projectile that act like obviously the 3 links bombs, the Inkling's grenade, the holy water from the Belmonts before it detonates. These projectiles, if you shoot them with any form of projectile, their trajectory will be affected, but they won't disappear. It usually they will even beat out transcendent moves. Like let's say you have a fully charged forward smash, you got that read on the Toon Link, and Toon Link just tosses a bomb at it, your forward smash just straight up disappears. So yeah, that's kind of sad when it happens. But that's a thing to keep in mind. The bombs even beat out transcendent moves. As for MegaMan, these would be none of the moves. We don't have this feature in our kit. And the other one that I was referring to, being the boomerangs, would be, let's say, the Belmonts when they use their SAD B, the cross. No matter what form of projectile hits them, they don't disappear. They don't necessarily lose their hitbox. Some do, some don't. But let's say in the case of the cross, it will just go back to its owner. It just reverses the trajectory it was taking. So these would be the boomerangs. I believe this is it for MegaMan's projectiles. Yeah, I think that's it. So yeah, hopefully this helps you understand. It's something to keep in mind whenever you're facing a new matchup trying to learn it. Let's say you're fighting the Belmonts or whatnot. You want to know which projectiles. Just keep attention to these groups. And it will just help you figure out how to react upon certain moves and what beats it and what not, which makes it much easier to learn and adapt during a game. Uh, it's nothing official. That's just how I personally refer to it. So you can make your own spin on it. For now, I see I've reached 10 minutes, so I will go on into the Q&A. If you have any questions, write them in the chat right now. Otherwise, I will end it here for the first video. I will try and make this a series where I try and make maybe 2 to 3 videos per week. And like I said, I'm not going to go through a lot of advanced stuff. Maybe later on, but I'm trying to make this a quick guide just to keep people improving, how to improve with MegaMan. I'm going to wait just a little bit for the questions in case there are some being written down. I don't think there are any right now. I'm going to wait about another 30 seconds. If you have any questions, because I'm going to be uploading this on YouTube also, write them down in the comments. I will insert them. You can reach me in the Discord also, the MegaMan Discord. Shout out to them. Super awesome place. And that's going to be it. Have a nice one.